So I was in the middle of setting up a test bench that I'm going to be using over the next little while here for an upcoming Tech Tips project. You can see I'm using all of the best and latest stuff sort of thing. I've got an EVGA classified X58 4-way SLI board. I mean, the video card's not exceptional, it's a GTX 260, but I've got the OCZ Vertex limited edition in there as well. Anyway, I came across something that I thought was sort of worth mentioning, and it's a new Intel stock cooler. So you can see that this cooler is a heat pipe design. Unlike previous Intel stock coolers, it has 4 heat pipes that each run down through the base, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up to the top. And you can see it's got like a nice little Intel cap. And another thing that it also has is it has a quiet versus a performance mode on it, much like their old Extreme Edition cooler, which actually, if I go over to my work PC, I have one of those in my work PC. So you can see that one is a blue LED fan, and it has a little switch right about there that allows you to turn the RPMs up or down. And let me see if I can... Not sure if you could hear the difference in sound, but I have it in quiet mode for the most part. Anyway, let's go back over here. So anyway, this is taking a while to focus here. Let's see if it can do it. Come on, there you go. Okay, so it has what appears to be a 92mm fan, 4-pin PWM design, and unlike previous Intel stock coolers, this is the best part, I think. It actually uses a backplate to mount to the CPU. So rather than relying on those push pins, it's a plastic backplate, so there's nothing particularly great about it. It's going to flex a little bit, but that's not going to matter, because the most important thing is just that we're using thumb screws which push through to a backplate rather than relying on plastic push pins. I think that pretty much covers everything I wanted to say about it, but there you have it. That's clipped on there. It's a new Intel stock heatsink. Oh, and I should do the obligatory like finger shininess shot here. So you can see the bottom is lapped to be very, very, very shiny. So you can see my camera now. Another interesting thing I noticed about this cooler, and I apologize in advance for the terrible lighting that's going on right now. Just blew a breaker and the light above me is actually out. But another thing I noticed is, like a lot of aftermarket heatsinks these days, you can see that the new Intel stock cooler is bowed. You can tell by the very bare patch in the middle where the CPU heatsink is making very, very strong contact with the processor itself. So all I did was tighten the thumb screws down as far as they go, which as far as I can tell is what you're supposed to do. And you can see I got very much more buildup around the outside and a very, very good contact patch right in the middle. Very cool.